Now to the other big story. There's a new all-time leading scorer in the NCAA. Her name is Caitlin Clark. Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Daniel Perot. Clark shattered Pete Maravich's record, which had stood for 54 years in the second quarter of today's game against second-ranked Ohio State. Caitlin Clark cementing herself as one of the greatest ever in her final regular season home game at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Although I'd say that she did that a while ago, but today was special. First, they got that huge win over number 2 Ohio State in a revenge game, and just before halftime came the other big moment. This time, Clark passed pistol Pete Maravich, scoring her 18th point of the game on a free throw after a Buckeye technical foul, and that moment came in front of loads of celebrities in attendance, including former Kansas star Lynette Woodard. Caitlin Clark passed for the women's major college record a week ago. But to Clark, it's been about a lot more than just that.
A record is a record. I don't want that to be the reason people remember me. I hope people remember me for the way I played with a smile on my face, my competitive fire. Sure, they can remember the wins, but also just like the fun me and my teammates had together. And I think like that's even the same for my teammates. Like, sure, we'll talk about great wins that we had and things like that, but it's all the other moments that mean the most to us.
She did say they will talk about those great wins, and this is one of those as the Hawkeyes took down second-ranked Ohio State on Senior Day. And as Coach Lisa Bluter said, it was no doubt a special and emotional day, not just because of the record, but what Clark and this team have done for women's sports. The scene was crazy inside Carver Hawkeye Arena hours before tip-off today as ESPN's College Game Day broadcast the show live there this morning. Thousands of fans showed up. Many traveled thousands of miles and paid big bucks to be inside that building for the game. That included friends Pierce and Ellie, who made the trip from Georgia to see number 22 make history.
I just love Caitlin Clark and this whole team, and they're just such good teammates with each other.
I love to watch Caitlin Clark create her own shot and just get it off and score, and I think she's really inspiring and a really good teammate.